Welcome back, guys. Our little software company is doing pretty well. We've made almost 1.5 million. We're still making over 100,000 a month, but we can't rest on our laurels. And it, like 1.5 million sounds like a lot of money. I mean, I'd be very tempted to head off to the Bahamas and never look back. But that would kind of make a pretty boring let's play. So what are we going to do? Well, we're going to expand. But like once you start to expand, you realise $1.5 million really isn't that much money. Okay, what are we going to do? Well, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to hire a team of people and we're going to carry on developing software. So how the hell are we going to do that? Well, first of all, let's go over to build mode. Now, people at the moment can get to work using the bus. So they can get the bus, but that's all because there's no parking. So one of the first things that we're going to do is actually add parking. So let's go to roads, and we've got parking, and you've got horizontal and vertically aligned parking bays. But you can see that the parking bays, these are quite big, and within our current space, there's nowhere that we could put one. Right? So we're going to have to expand our little plot. So let's expand this to about there. But you look at that. I mean, you're already looking at like $34,000 we just spent just to buy enough land to put in some parking, for heaven's sake. Right, so let's put in our parking. Well, that's I don't know why you can't kind of put it like anywhere, but you can only kind of put it in blocks. So we're going to put our parking there. So that means that now our employees can actually drive to work if they so choose. Cool. Right, and you can see that tip I gave you about the dirt, having this corridor, it keeps the dirt out of the offices. It's cool, isn't it? Right, so let's have another office. Now, we want an office for... I'm going to have a private office, because why the hell shouldn't I? It's my freaking company. But we want another office. Now, the optimum size for offices is 7 by 7. So that's what we're going to do. But I'm actually going to extend this out like 2, I think, to there. Right? And then what I'm going to do is we're going to extend this corridor down here like this. Ching. And then I want to get rid... Well, actually, what I want to do is I actually want to merge these two sections. So if I click on both of them, then right click, and where's merge? I've got to say, I'm still finding all of the bits. So there we go. So now we've got our nice long corridor. So now we're going to put in a 7 by 7 room. And I'm actually tempted to take this out one more. I'm just looking at this and thinking, hang on, yeah. If I start it from there and do 7 by 7. Oh no, actually I've got it right. I've got it right. That's 7 by 7. That's kind of perfect, right? For a 7 by 7 office, you want to have 2 toilets. So we're going to add in a couple of toilets, which we'll put in there. If it'll actually go there. Thank you. Finally. And we actually want to put a wall. Oh, come on. We actually want to split that. Ah, man. I should have put it in 2. Would have been like way easier. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, I want to bulldoze that room, and I want to put in 2 rooms like that, and then like that. That's better. Cool. Right, so now I'm actually gonna toggle the walls so that we can see things a little bit better. I'm gonna put in a couple of standard doors, door there and door there. Cool. Well, and then we're gonna go. Yeah, well, I might as well put the other door in while we're doing it. Now, the door to this office. Where should we put the door to this office? I think we're gonna put the door to this office here. Now I could put it up here. Where should I put the door to this office? I don't know. No, you know what? I'm going to put it at that end. Like, what the hell? Yeah. Okay, right. So next, we need to put the toilets in. So let's do that. Let's get some of these things done. So let's go to needs. Here we go. Poop machine. Let's put in, we want to rotate this round. So we have a poop machine there. And we'll have another poop machine there. But there's no lighting in here. So we're going to need to put some lighting in. So let's have lighting, and we just want an overhead lamp. And the same in this one. Cool. Excellent. So we've got 2 toilets. Right, so what are we going to put in this office? I've got to say, this is really fun. When you suddenly become invested in your company, and like this all belongs to you, you'd be amazed how you just get like totally absorbed. So we're going to have 6 desks in here, enough for 6 employees. So boom, boom, and boom, boom. So we can have 6 employees working in here, and then over here. Now, how are we going to lay this out? I'm thinking we'll probably have like maybe another couple of desks there and another couple of desks there, and then let's go to needs. We're going to have a fridge at the back here. Now they're going to be facing that way, so we'll have a fridge there. Now coffee. I'm thinking we'll have a standard coffee machine. Let's rotate this around so we can see what the hell we're doing. I'm thinking we have a standard coffee machine. Let's see, there. And then we'll also have an espresso. The only problem with espresso machines, it's very noisy. So I'm kind of wondering, like, do we do that? Do we do that? No, you know what? I think we'll just put in a couple of regular coffee machines. Yeah, what the hell? So they got, they can eat, they can drink, they can go to the toilet. That's all good. Then we want to kind of decorate the place. So let's go to, was there anything else in needs? No, that's everything. Right, let's go to decoration. And we want some nice decoration for them. So I think we'll probably have, I don't think it makes any difference, but we'll put these the right way around. And we'll have a couple of nice big plants. Probably a nice big plant over here as well. And I don't know. We need some lighting in here. I think we'll put some heating in. That would be a good thing. So temperature, here we go. Now for something like this with 6 desks, then we're going to want like 2 radiators and 2 thermal, 2 vents. So we'll want, let's actually toggle the walls back on so I can see what the hell I'm doing. So I want a vent there, and I want a vent. Where's the vent? I want a vent here. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't mean to do that. Damn thing. That should go there. Where the hell did I? Okay. That, get rid of. Yes, I want to sell that. Go away. Right, next. Let's go back to office. So we've sorted out the temperature. We need some lighting in here. That would be a good thing. Let's go back to here and let's put in some windows so people can actually see. So I'm thinking, yeah, how about a window there, window there, and we'll do the same on the opposite side. So that'll be nicely well lit. And there we go. But I'm also going to put some lighting in for these people to make it a nice office. We do need some computers, so I'm thinking, why you can't rotate this with the keys, I don't know. I really don't. So let's have the computers on the far side. Yeah. So computer there. We'll put in a computer there. Now, it is very, very important, guys, having worked in the software industry. I used to work in the software industry. It is really massively, massively important to have your computers facing, right, towards the door, okay? This is because if the computers are facing the opposite way, so that you So your people would be sitting here facing towards this door. When the boss comes in, right, you've got time to close down, I don't know, like Minesweeper or, you know, whatever game you happen to be playing at the time. Whereas if the door opens and you can immediately see what games they're playing, it makes them less likely to play games and slack off. And trust me, I know all about that. Oh yeah, right. I think we'll just have the two, and we'll get the other computers as we hire people, I think. Yeah, okay. Anything else that we want to put in terms of like decoration? So I'm thinking, I don't know. We'll put in a clock so the bastards can clock watch all day. Let's put in a clock up there. We'll put in that's a floor plant. We want a table plant. I don't know. What do we want? Like a table plant? Should we give them all table plants? Would that be a good thing? There you go. There you go. You can have plants. Okay, so I think that's almost everything. We want to put in a bit of lighting, don't we? Yeah, I said we want to put in a bit of lighting. We've got wall lamps, desk lamps, floor lamps. I think we'll just put in a lamp like over each of the desks, maybe. So like maybe there, and 2 there, and the same here on this side. So 1, 2. We want nothing to be an excuse for these guys not to get their work done. So they've got plenty of light. We'll put in some nice comfy office chairs for them. So 1, oops, should have held down the shift key. We'll put all the chairs in, but the computers, I think, will. I don't know. Like, you know what? Like now I'm here, I might as well do the freaking computers as well, mightn't I? So let's have computer there, and I want it on that side, don't I? Yeah, there and there and there. There we go. So we now have an office. Whoops. We now have an office set up, completely set up for 6 people. And that's pretty nice. I'm kind of liking that. Now, I'm not going to faff around with colours too much at this stage because I think this is all probably going to get knocked down and replaced because I want to put in a really swanky office when we make like loads of money. So, yeah, we'll kind of leave it at that. Okay, so having got the offices done, what we now need to do is like hire people, and what more importantly probably is training people. So we need to train like primarily ourselves, but also the people that we hire. So I think we're going to kind of get on with doing that. So let's get out of build mode, and we'll go to HR, and we'll go to manage employees, and we'll go to Skye, and we're going to educate him. Oh yeah. Now let's have a look at his skills. Oh, got to get it out of this. No, not now. Don't want to see the tutorial now. What I want is I want to see the skills. And as you can see, right, he's got 50% skill as a lead, as a team lead. He's got 73% coding skill. Now that will probably, I think that starts at 50%, but because of the work that he did on the Tiger operating system, he's learned. He's also learned some art, and he's also learned some marketing. And if I was to let this run, right, in fact, let's do it. Watch, so you can see the marketing going up as he spends more time marketing. Oh yeah. So we're going to do a bit of training. So not now. Go away. What are we going to do? What are we going to train him in? Now, if you train as a designer, let's say a designer, a programmer, or an artist, then you've also got these specializations. So you can choose. Like if I'm training him as a designer, I could choose either 2D or system or audio, right? And then, but if it's just lead or marketer, then it's just like a base skill. Now, what shall we get him cranked up on? I'm thinking that maybe we start off by getting his design. Actually, his design skill is at 100% already. So no, we don't need that. Let's train him up, I think, as... No, you know what? I think we'll train him up as a lead. We'll give him 1 month's training as a lead. So start that education. And let's just do this. Come on, come on. Get to the skip unused time. There is a setting somewhere which I meant to set, which automatically skips unused time. So, right, here we go. Look, let's just pause it now. Look, you can see his lead skill after a month's training has gone up to 92%. Excellent stuff. Right, so what do we want to educate him on next? Go away. We're gonna, I think, probably, how about a bit of coding? Now, what's he weakest on? Either system or audio. I think, you know, maybe we specialise him in the 2D area, and then maybe we hire some people to do system and audio stuff. So yeah, go on. We'll spend a month training him in this. So let's keep going. We're still making money, still bringing in the cash, which is very important. He's slacking off. He's just sleeping at his desk. That's how you learn to be a programmer. Right, come on. Get to the end of the day. Coding skills at 73%. Let's skip the unused time. Now, I think he's still doing marketing. Is he actually doing it? Is he actually doing this? Come on, what are you doing? Let's give him, you know what, let's give him 2 months. Start education. Go. Do it. This is the only thing about the game that does get a little bit frustrating, kinda, sometimes. Actually, you know what? His skill's already gone up, hasn't it? Or has it? Oh, his 2D skill has definitely gone up. It wasn't that high before, was it? Okay, well, I guess we'll see. Let's skip the unused time. Go on to the next day. Oh, see, that specialisation has gone up. He's actually maxed out now. Now, how are we doing? We are now getting minus. We're spending more on our marketing than we're actually getting back from the product. So I think what we'll do at this point is we'll pause this. Oh, stop. Thank you. And we will educate him. Let's see. What do we want next? I guess maybe bump him up as an artist next. So now I could train him up in. I could give him maybe a month's systems programming or something, just to bump his coding skill up a bit more. Should we give him 1 month of that? Yeah, go on. Let's start that. No, keep going. Investing in the skills of your people is gonna be like a pretty big thing. So coding skill is 73%. Come on. Let's skip to the next day. See, he's still working on the. Let's end this now, I think. Okay. Okay, so his system skill has now jumped up. That's kind of good. We will do some more education, I think. Let's do some education on. I don't know. We could maybe give him some audio, just to bump his audio skills up a little bit. Now, I don't think that would be a bad idea, so let's start that. Okay. Keep going. And it is now January 1983. We actually made a loss last month, but now we're making a profit again because we're not spending all the money on the marketing. But now we're making a loss. So now we've got to start thinking about what we're going to do next. Let's skip to the next day. Okay, so we've bumped our audio skills up. That's kind of good. Let's pause this again. What should we do next? Do we want to do more of this training? I think we probably do. Let's do some art. Let's bump his art up on, I think, 2D. Go away. And let's give him, you know what? Let's give him, I think, a couple of months on that. Okay. So start that. You want to, it's really important to train your founder up to be like good at everything, pretty much. So this is going to be interesting. 2 months on this should, I think, pretty much max him out on 2D art. We'll skip the unused time. Yeah, see, he's maxed out. So what can we do next? Let's go away. I should switch that off completely. Let's just give him a month on audio, just to boost that up a little bit. There we go. Educate. Oh yeah, okay. He's already on a course. Skip the unused time. And now, if I'd wanted to, I could have hired the team and had the team working while he was getting educated. But like right now, because our bills are so low, right? This is costing us like $1,300 a month. We've got 1.6 million, right? So it's kind of not too much of an issue at the moment. So I think it's worth taking the time and just getting some of this stuff done. Okay, what are we up to? So yeah, we've bumped that up. That's good. Okay, all right. I think that is probably enough for now. Although I'm really tempted to boost up his. You know, I might just give him a month on systems. Yeah, go on. Start that. Not now. So we'll just give him this 1 month to bump up his systems programming. Now, I mean, really, you want to carry on working on this and get everything boosted up to max, but we'll just kind of do this for now. Cool. Okay. Did I do that? I think I boosted the wrong thing then. Yeah, I can't remember. I think I got that wrong. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Right, that's enough of that. Now we're going to start hiring. So we've got to hire a team. But guess what? That's going to be the next episode. I'll catch you for that. Peace out.